Hello and welcome to Free Spirit Radio, the first edition. I'm super excited you're here, and this is going to go down a little bit differently than normal. I'll explain how it will go down normally, but today I was just going to take a few minutes, introduce myself, tell you the core values of Free Spirit Radio and what you can expect from this amazing live/podcast show. So if we have never met, I'm Jaya Rose, and I want to just start out by telling you why I created Free Spirit Radio. And it's really because I feel like there needs to be a voice that is all about authenticity and showing up and being real. And I love a lot of podcast shows. So don't get me wrong. I think there is a place for everything. I'm a super big fan of a number of podcasts. The reason that I feel this can be a little bit different and what sets us apart is that this is actually going to be run on a live platform. So Fridays at noon, this will be on my business page, Jaya Rose. Right now it's Vibrant Visibility, but it might be the High Vibe Zone soon. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. And it's really going to be an opportunity to engage, because one of the things I do is teach engagement and live video and visibility. And one of the amazing things is that we actually can connect on such deeper levels than we have ever been able to connect before. I really see that this is the direction social media is moving. People want connection more than anything now. So that's why this is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be coming to you weekly with amazing guests who have incredible stories of inspiration, triumph, and success to share with us. And I also just wanted to share a little bit of my story before we dive in. So because this is the first episode, we will get to know me a little bit. And then from here on out, we will be focusing on our amazing guests. So I'm super excited about that. So if we have never met, I'll dive a little bit into my backstory. I was a personal trainer for 13 years, and I loved it. I loved my life. I worked 12 hours a week, and I thought that was the bee's knees. I felt like if I can do something I love and do something I'm meant to do, I felt really called to help people. I always knew that was a big part of my mission in life. And what I was good at was being a personal trainer, because it's what I started when I was in my early 20s or mid 20s. And what happened is I continued on down this path, as it's so easy to do, right? Can you relate to being good at something and continuing to do that thing because it's what you know? And I call it mediocreitis at this point. I had mediocreitis in a very severe way. I was happy being in my excellence, which was great because people loved it. And nobody ever wants you to leave your zone of excellence. But when I learned about the online world, via actually Marie Forleo's B-School launch. And if you've ever watched her B-School videos, they're so incredibly inspiring. I didn't even end up taking B-School, but I was so inspired by the idea that there could be more, that there was more, and that there were other women who kind of look like me, who are a similar age to me, and actually some similar life experience, that they are doing these big things. And I thought, well, why would I not be able to do this? And it really was like I got hit on the head, and it awoken something in me that really was this quest to become my greatest self. And taking my business online really has been that. And for all of you who are listening, who are online entrepreneurs, you know what I mean by this, don't you? You know what I mean when I say that having an online business is the most spiritual and personal development oriented thing you can possibly do. Right? Because you will be outside your comfort zone. You are forced to grow and forced to show up, really, because the way the way of the modern day with all of this live video and connection that's possible means that you really need to show up. So it really has been this journey of figuring out, what do I have that's valuable to bring? And especially, and one of the things that we'll touch on during this podcast as it goes forward is the idea that it is a crowded marketplace. So if you're a coach, healer, consultant online, you know what I mean. It is so saturated. Everybody's hip to the idea that you can now make 6 figures or 7 figures online. And everybody wants to do it, right? And does that mean there's not enough room for you? Does it mean that you can't do it? And I'm here to say, no. What it means is you need to dig deeper. You need to bring more. You need to really show up consistently and in your best. And it's not about the content you create. It's about the life you live. It's not about who you appear to be. It's about who you are. And it's about really embodying your message to where you don't even have to say anything, but it's so obvious to people who see you because it's about your vibration. It's about what you bring to the energetic table. And because of live video and really just social media in general, we're able to see so clearly what somebody's intentions and vibes are. And I think it's really powerful. And again, it just goes back to that deeper knowing of yourself, those lessons that have everything to do with you really showing up as you. So that is what Free Spirit Radio is all about. It's about interviewing and hearing the stories of people who have cut through the noise, who do show up consistently, who work on themselves first and foremost, and it shows because they have great success. So I'm just going to give you the 3 core principles of Free Spirit Radio, and then I'll leave you today, and we will kick off our first live episode on Friday, June 1st, 2017, with the amazing Jason Goldberg. I'm so excited to interview him and be laughing the entire time. So I'm going to read them here to you. The 3 things that we encompass and that Free Spirit Radio is all about is authenticity, or let's get real. Keep it real, because everybody is craving reality, right? Why do we watch reality TV? We want something real to connect to. So you have my pledge right here. This is going to be real. We are not going to try to give you some image in any way, because it's all about showing up and being you and being real. Okay. The second thing is really inspiration, because I, like I said, was a personal trainer for 13 years, and I don't motivate people, which sounds silly, right? You would kind of think, well, that's what a personal trainer does. But as an online business coach and as somebody who helps people get out of their own way and show up more, especially on live video, I don't even pretend that I could motivate somebody, but I know that I can inspire you. And I know that I am so inspired by so many people, and so many people that are going to be on this show. So that really is what it's about. I just want you to keep that in mind. So we have authenticity, inspiration, and then just the idea that we actually get to learn from these amazing industry leaders. And there is so much valuable free content online. And I want to really contribute to that. I want this to be a place that you can come and be excited to get some nuggets that you can take away, feeling really good about yourself and trusting that it's super good, real content. So that is what Free Spirit Radio is all about, and a little bit about me. And I'm super excited to have you on this journey. I hope you will show up for all of the episodes to come. And if you have somebody you would really love for me to interview, please just tag me in a post on my business page on Facebook, Jaya Rose Vibrant Visibility, and tell me who you would like to see on the show. And I would love to try to get them on for you. All right. I'll see you next week. Well, actually, I see you this Friday, but in general, I'll see you on Fridays at noon on my business page. All right, I'll see you later.